can't believe wherever I go, my kids have ducks. Look at these guys. Luke and Jill's property is so beautiful.
At the Papa's Kitchen.
All right.
I made him put an apron on because he had some spots on his shirt.
I did.
And he doesn't like my...
Are you a messy cook?
I am.
I'm
but
a
the thing
totally
is,
messy cook.
Luke will find me, and I have towels everywhere because I'm constantly. I
Yeah.
have it on my shoulder.
You know,
or
and I watch these cooking shows, and these guys, they're well, a number of them will wear this, but some of them have a sports jacket on, and I'm going, that would never work
Never
for me.
happened. I don't know about you, but when I cook for like company coming over,
Yeah.
5 minutes before they show up, I'm like in the worst outfit ever, and
Yeah.
I'm running upstairs, and I'm
Yeah, and you're like me. I like to have everything done so that I can be with my guest
Yes.
prior. So I'm
I
that
tried
way
that,
too.
but have that yet to succeed.
Doesn't always work, does it? Yeah. Welcome now to the Papa's Kitchen. And the reason I'm a little confused, because it's easy to get me confused, is the fact that we've already completed one recipe. We did a grilled watermelon arugula salad.
Yes.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I can't wait to dig into that. And we did that on Jill and Luke's channel called Camp David Adventures, and you can catch it there. And with that salad and that part of the dinner, we're also doing, and I'm doing this, is some pork chops with a fig sauce. Now, I gotta tell you, I love dates and I love figs, and my wife even loves them more. But the figs are a perfect, when the wine is paired?
Yeah, pairing.
Pairing. The figs are a perfect pairing with balsamic.
They are.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And pork chops, you know, I mean, people put apples with pork chops. I've seen pears, I've seen apricots, I've seen peaches, all that.
So you're visiting here in Colorado. My cousin owns the meat shop
Yeah.
in our small town where we live.
Yeah.
And so I hear Luke took you down there.
He did.
I was driving kids to activities. But
Yeah.
it looks like you guys found some
We
pork
found
chops.
some pork chops. They had just been butchered.
So local.
And so they're local, they're sourced, they're phenomenally good. They're even thicker than I thought. So
Yes.
this may take a little longer.
Yeah,
I do this, and I think you probably do, Jill. I always cut in so that the pork chop doesn't squeeze up on you.
Yeah.
And
because the meat, when you cook it, it does tense up, and
Yeah.
that's why you always want to let your meat rest.
Exactly.
Because it has a tendency at that point, it relaxes and it's not as tough. Either.
Exactly. By the way, this recipe calls for either prosciutto or you can use bacon. And
Okay.
they didn't have any prosciutto, so I did about 4, maybe 5 ounces of thick cut bacon. Would you put a little bit of EVOO? No. Oh, I did it right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, in there, just a little. Get that, the heat's on there, and then I'm gonna have you get these bacon things all done.
Sure.
And when they're done, pull them out and leave the grease in there. And in the meantime, I'm gonna cut these. Now, I don't know about you all, but I love pork chops. I like steak a little bit better, but I do love pork. And the reason I really like it right now is actually pork is a bit cheaper than steak, than beef. And oh my goodness, these are gonna be huge. I don't think Nana will be able to eat even one of these. Oh, I love the sound, love the sound.
Save me the bone part though.
You like the bone, I know you do. I know you do. Alrighty. Now, what we're going to do, while she's getting all that done, I know I've turned my back to the camera, but I can hear Susan yelling at me in my brain. I went ahead, Jill and I did, just because we were wanting to get a little of the prep out of the way, and I have here about 20 ounces of figs. Do you remember where these were from?
Turkish.
Turkish figs, yeah. Not turkey figs, Turkish figs. And some people have figs growing in their backyard, which maybe you guys could look into doing that, because there's nothing like plopping a big, nice red fig off. It'll be more, the hulk will be a little bit more greener on top and all that, but this works good. I took each fig, took the stem off, cut that off, and then we quartered these into pieces like this, and it's gonna make a fantastic sauce, a sweet sauce really, for the pork chops that we're doing. So this is good. Oh yeah, that's coming very good. I'm loving it. And here's the bowl we're gonna have you put all that in.
Okay.
When you get it. Before we get these pork chops in the pan. And by the way, this is all done on the stove top. You don't even need the oven. You don't need a grill. You could do them on the grill, I suppose, but you still wanna assemble everything on the in the pan because of the sauce that we're going to make.
How done do you want the prosciutto or bacon?
I like it sort of crispy actually for this, yeah, because we're going to use that, Jill, to sprinkle on top of the sauce when we're up to plate up. Now you're doing sea salt, so I'm going to be salting both sides here.
Okay. I have kosher.
Do you have kosher? Can I use that instead? I just know sort of what my levels are with that a little bit better.
It's not in a fancy jar.
No.
You have.
No, and I use fingers anyhow.
There you go.
And then I need some black pepper
Sure.
right over there. That'd be great. Oh, here we go. I see what you're doing. So there we go. And we put a good amount of salt on. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm salting and peppering, black pepper, both sides of the pork steaks. You know, anything done with bacon. It just starts out things right, you know what I mean?
It's good.
Yep.
More favorite things to cook, or what is your favorite meat?
No, I prefer, to eat and cook. I like steak, and I like doing different things with steak. Like a pepper steak sauce. All sorts of sauces you can do. I've even done a neat little Italian sauce on it. My understanding was Frank Sinatra loved it that way. So I like that kind of stuff. But honestly, I don't know. I've never been asked that question, Jill. And to be perfectly honest with you, I think I just like trying different things.
Okay.
I know I love seafood as well.
Yes.
Yes. And we, of course, where I live in Florida, we get some good stuff.
Sure.
She got the bacon all done. Looks great. Oh, I love it. Now, Jill, these are salt and pepper. They're a little thicker than what normal, but we're going for a let's put a little bit more oil, just a little.
Okay.
And we're going to go for a golden brown on both sides. And I'm hoping I can get all 6 of these in there, but if not, we'll cook in batches.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Great. Mm-hmm. There we go. And I'll let you do the rest.
Okay.
Put them in. You know how to fix them in there pretty good. You do this. And we're going to go for about 5 minutes on each side. It should get those pretty well nice and done. And then once that's done, we're going to pull them off, put them to the side, and then I'm going to show you how we cook our figs. And what you need for the fig, by the way, the sauce, all you need are the figs cut up in about quarters. Get a good balsamic vinegar that you can put on, and then get some thyme, get some fresh thyme sprigs, and that'll make this thing absolutely delicious, and I'll show you how we're going to finish it off. All right, Jill, we've got the pork chops are done, and they're golden on each side, so I'm going to pull them off. It looks beautiful. Put those on. All right, Jill, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this down just a little bit. Look at that. Beautiful. Now we're going to move the camera because I want to show you what I'm going to do next.
Do you want to cover these?
No, I don't think so, because they're going to go back on the fire. So with all that nice fond and all that good stuff, we're going to just dump these in, and we're going to cook these until they're soft. It should be about 4 or 5 minutes. And in fact, I'm going to add just a little bit of oil, just like that. Hey, thank you for that. Ooh, almost didn't fit my hand. And I just want to keep turning these.
That good flavor.
I know it. That's the whole world here. And we haven't even yet added in our balsamic yet. Yeah. And that balsamic will bring some of that fond up. And then what we do, Jill, is we're going to put, once that's cooked a little bit, the balsamic and the thyme on here and cooked down, we're going to add the chops back on and cook them until they're done.
Nice.
Let's let that cook for a little bit. Just like that. Let me check these things.
Temperature has to be what?
About 155. See, so they're going to cook
155,
really
160.
quick once we put them back on.
Yeah.
Oh, smell this, Jill. See that?
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
Yeah, good.
And we need them just a little bit softer. And then I'll add some of the, a good drizzle of the balsamic. I put in a couple, 3 sprigs of thyme.
Sure.
We'll let it cook a little bit longer, and we'll put the chops back on.
Okay.
We got 2 kids.
Yeah, we got 2 kids. And actually, one of them's not eating with us until later. All right, my figs are soft, and what I'm going to do now, I'm going to drizzle this beautiful balsamic over. We're going to throw in a couple of sprigs of thyme, and I just want to get that sort of mixed around here, Jill, a little bit like that. And let's put the top back on.
I'll hold them for you.
All righty, that'll be great. And we're going to let these cook for another little bit. And then everything's going to be done. We're going to plate it up along with our nice salad. Sorry about that.
You're okay?
And, we're going to go to town here tonight.
Can I dump that juice in
Yo,
here?
of course. Tell you what, let's throw the lid on that.
Those are huge pork chops.
I know it.
Keepers.
I know it. It'll be
Ready?
so good. Yeah.
Now, do you want to tell them about the salad and where they can find the recipe for the
Yes,
salad?
the salad that we just did, this grilled watermelon arugula salad, which is going to be just over the top. And we're going to assemble in a few moments. It can be found, us doing the recipe, on Jill and Luke's channel called Camp David Adventures. And I'll put a link in our description showing you how to get there, because you don't want to miss the salad. Now, the salad doesn't necessarily go with the pork chops. I mean, in other words, I'm not doing a meal
It's
kind
not
of thing.
pairing.
No,
Yeah.
but we did 2 different things, and it's going to be great. And we didn't even make, there's enough food here, we didn't even make any potatoes or anything. We don't need it.
Yeah.
This is going to be just great.
Yeah. So we top it with the bacon.
Yep. Now, let's put together our salad, Jill.
Okay. We'll see you next time.
Okay. And on my channel, on the, what am I? The Papa's Kitchen.
You're
I
the
forgot.
Papa's Kitchen.
That's right. Pork chop is done. The arugula salad with grilled watermelon is done. This is how it's plated up. It's beautiful. Blueberries, strawberries, melon, blue cheese, crumbles. Pecans. Put a few more of those on because those are always good.
Yeah.
And then the vinaigrette that we made. Oh man, that is a perfect meal.
I'm ready to eat.
All we need is a fork and a knife.
Yep. And we're good to go.
That's good. Hey, thanks for joining us on the Papa's Kitchen. Try this. It's easy and you're going to love it. It's going to turn out great for you.
So what do you think of the pork chop?
The pork chop is so good. I didn't think I would like the figs. These are like a little bit caramelized, and they blend with the bacon. I like the bacon too. They blend with the bacon and the pork chop so well. So it's perfect. It's good meat too. That helps.
And really, this
Local meat.
salad added to the pork chops, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
This salad looks good with pork chops. Yeah, it tastes good.
So good. I love the figs.
Yeah.
Really good.
Really good.
Do you like throwing axes?
No. This branch needs to be cut off.
Well, you got an axe. Chop it off.